All right, gentlemen, so let's take out our notes. Our title is going to be 13.3 Polynomials. And we have some vocabulary to take down here. First off, a monomial. And a monomial is a real number, a variable, or a product of a real number and variables with whole number exponents. So, some examples of monomials are x squared, 3y, and 5q cubed. Right? All of these are all monomials. And you notice that they only have one variable, right? They've got one variable, and that variable either has an exponent, or it can have both the variable, the exponent, and a coefficient as well. So in the coefficient, that's our product of a real number. Now, next one here is a polynomial. And a polynomial is a sum or difference of monomials. So this might be x squared plus x. Or we could also have, maybe it's a different one, 3x squared minus 2y. These would all be polynomials. Though we'll often see maybe not with 2y, but with 2x, something like that. A term, that's the definition for a monomial that makes up a polynomial. So the terms of these, that's one term of this is x squared, and the second term is x. So I'd ask you here, what are the terms in my polynomial 14x squared plus 2x plus 7? What are the terms here? And if you said that there are three terms, and the first term is 14x squared, the second term is 2x, and the third term is just a coefficient, and that's 7, because that is a real number, right? So 7 is also one of my terms there. Next, a trinomial. A trinomial is a polynomial of three terms, and you will notice that's exactly what I've done here. This is an example of a trinomial. So I can grab that, and I can bring it down here and say that is a trinomial. Next, we want to talk about evaluating a polynomial. And when we're evaluating a polynomial, we're going to essentially just sub things in. So here I have a phrase, the polynomial negative 16t squared plus 140t gives the height in feet reached by fireworks in t seconds. If the fireworks explode 4 seconds after launch, at what height do they explode? Now, we can draw a quick graph of this where we have so our height h and our amount of time t, and well, I can do a very quick so t and h. When t equals 0, right? So when time equals 0, what's the height of the fireworks? 0, starting on the ground, right? Then when t equals, believe 140, it's also going to cross back through. And this is what Matthew showed us today. And it's going to be a parabola. No, that's kind of a terrible parabola. Of my fireworks going up and down, right? Now, if we want to know what are the fireworks, where are they going to be 4 seconds after launch, and at what height do they explode? Well, we're going to take our polynomial, negative 16t squared plus 140t, and we're going to sub things in. Negative 16, 4 seconds squared plus 140 times 4. And so we end up with negative 16 times 16 plus, what's that, 140 times 4? 400, and so 560 ends up as 304. So therefore, now I can do a therefore statement. Therefore, the fireworks explode at 304 feet.